along progressive forces. They should be given the required guidance and they must however be cautioned against the cartels. Sisi wote tunajua kwanza kwamba Kenya, Nairobi, it is run by cartels. You cannot start a business without paying a cartel. Kwa hivyo tunapigana na hao cartels. Kenya si ya cartel. Kenya ni yangu, Kenya ni yako wewe kama mwananchi. Kwa hivyo pigania Kenya yako, simama na Gen Z. Hii hata si vita ya Gen Z, hii ni vita ya generation zote. Gen Z stands for generation zote. Because we are fighting against tyranny, we are fighting against bad governance, we are fighting against corruption. Next, there is an agenda that they have been ignoring all this time. The agenda they have been ignoring is IEBC. William Samoei Ruto, you said with your own words, this might have been one of your lies, but you said in your own words that IEBC would be reconstituted within 30 days. It has been over 2 months. We have not heard that an IEBC commissioner has been selected. We have not heard that vetting has been done for the IEBC commission. Therefore, we as the people who elected you, we as the people who decided that you can have this seat in power, we as your bosses, you are not our boss, we are your bosses. We as your bosses are demanding, we are not requesting, we are demanding that IEBC be reconstituted so that we can go to Article 256 of the Constitution, where there is constitutional amendments by public initiative, where popular public initiative is allowed to make amendments of the Constitution. The public participation in Bomas today was actually a joke. How come when it suits you, you decide that the public can be involved? How come there was no public participation in the Adani deal? How come there was no public participation in the finance bill? How come there was no public participation in the agricultural bill? How come there was no public participation in changing the consolidated fund to having all these funds where you, the politicians, are siphoning money that you're taking from abroad and siphoning money to your pockets? So many bank accounts have been created. How can a county have more than 200 bank accounts? What are they for? What are they for if they are not for corruption? We are not going to pay our taxes and then make sure that you people get fatter. We are not going to allow that. Next, there is the Social Health Insurance Fund. The Social Health Insurance Fund was not taken through public participation. And if it was taken through public participation, we do not know which public. We do not know which it was. Probably it was the public of South Sudan, the public of Uganda, but it was not the public of Kenya. So we are saying the Social Health Insurance Fund is unconstitutional. Bring back the NHIF. We have seen that the Social Health Insurance Fund is not offering services to people who need dialysis. People who need cancer treatment. 4,000 itasaidia aje mtu akona cancer? 5,000 itasaidia aje mtu mwenye anafaa kufanyiwa dialysis? Hata 2,000 yenye wanasema wa dentistry, labda ni yako meno ya silver, ni kuwa ordinary huku nje nianze kuibia masimu. Juu 2,000 is not enough to fix my teeth. 2,000 is not enough for anything. So the Social Health Insurance Fund is unconstitutional and we reject it. Mimi nasema hivi kama Gen Z, nimekuwa maandamano kutoka siku ya kwanza mpaka leo. Bado ninaendelea kupigania nchi yangu, ninaendelea kupigania because I know how great Kenya can be. I remember when we were in Milimani when Morara was in court, I met a very educated fella. He told me details about the agricultural bill. He said that wanataka kama unalima ndengu unawalipa, lakini wanataka they want to import GMO maize, GMO ndengu to bring it to us, yenye ukipanda sahi mbegu yenye una harvest hauwezi panda tena, so that you can go back to them. This is the capitalist system and I say that we refuse that. We are not going to enrich these people. He told me that kahawa yenye tunanunua sisi huku is very low grade. He mentioned that Starbucks wanauza the cheapest cup of coffee is around $3.5. $1.5 is around 500 shillings. Kilo moja ya kahawa hivi inauzwa less than 200 shillings. Inauzwa less than $1. Inauzwa around 110 shillings. Na hiyo 110 mmepigana karibu mvunje watu miguu. So we are asking, if you care about this country, we are asking you to please stand up for this country. We are asking you to stand. This is not a Gen Z thing. This is a generation zote thing. Kenya is not just home. Kenya ni home, lakini Kenya pia is my business. Because the future is my business. Kenya is my future. So my future is my business. Kenya ni home, Kenya ni my business. So we are going to keep fighting for changes. We are going to keep fighting for this country. We are going to keep fighting against tyranny. We are going to keep fighting against William Samoei Ruto and all his cronies. Tukiwa huko Bomas leo, tumesikia venye wanaongea na kiburi. Wanasema